Hey, my bullet journaling friends. I'm coming to you today with a plan with me. That is a pretty quick setup. I think in total it took somewhere around 27 minutes, it's saying the footage is. And honestly, that is with one stop in the middle. It looked like that I edited out, and getting these pens to work because they are acrylic markers. So I seen a pretty good deal on these markers on Amazon last week, and I've always wanted to try out some acrylic markers, and I figured, what the heck? It was a very good price for 21 or 24 markers. I'm sorry. 3 of them are metallic, so that also intrigued me. And so here I am trying them out for you guys. My final review of them is I do like them. I think there was one marker in here that gave me a little bit of an issue. You're going to see that the gray one after I picked my color palette and got these working, though. They worked great. They also, my Scribbles That Matter paper, it did not bleed through, it did not shadow, not one thing. So I was very pleased with them. I will be working more with the white one to see if it's better on like coloring over mistakes. As you can see, there we go. There's a nice good swatch of them. Of most of them, not all 24, obviously. I was just doing my color palette. So let me know if you would like a small video of me swatching these, getting a little bit closer for you, like a real review. I have a couple of these videos coming up for you in the near future of me testing out some other pens, as I found a pretty decent deal on those too. These will be, of course, linked in my description below so that you can also test them out. I have not been able to use this is the pen that does give me a little bit of issue. At one point, it does like all come out. So that might be like an acrylic marker type thing, though. As you can see here, I am like, come on. Come out. And then I think I do it here on my paper and it like all gushes out. So again, that might be a user error, as this is my first time using acrylic markers. There we go. You can see it all gushed out, but I kind of just used the paint when I needed it type thing. I like dipped the tip in there and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, the other pens that I used in this did not give me any issues. It also dried extremely quick. I thought I would have to let it sit a little bit more, and I really didn't. It pretty much dried right away. So I got a lot of inspiration from a Instagram account. I'm trying to remember what it was called, like Letters and Me, I think it was. I'll put her link in the description below also. If you are interested in looking her stuff up, she has some really pretty spreads. Just to do this January, I kind of just wanted to do something a little bit different to write January. I wanted, like I said, to try and use these pens, and yeah, I actually liked them, and am looking forward to using them in projects in the future. So they are called the They're called Finenolo. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm really bad at pronouncing things. Again, like I said, I will put them in the description below if you're interested. So, all right. So, like I said, this is a real quick and dirty spread. I have been doing a lot more, I would say, intensive like tracking spreads this week. I just figured I would take it a little easier on myself using my grid spacing guide to get those done real quick. I left this all in because I wanted to show you that it was 27 minutes start to finish, with even doing the penciling and all of that kind of stuff. So like I said, this was a very quick spread. One, if you are in a pinch to get something down in your bullet journal, to definitely redo. Now I do leave a space over here on the left hand side, as I just wasn't sure on what I wanted to do with it at that point. And honestly, by the end of the week, I really didn't have anything that I did with it. This was a pretty non-productive week, unfortunately, for myself. I just didn't have a lot of motivation last week. And my child was home for several half days this week, and had final exams the whole week. So it was very much a different week for us, to say the least. I was dealing also with my little guy a little bit this week and some behavioral issues. So, life, right? So it wasn't my most productive week, but I did still get a lot of things done and kept up on a lot of my habits except for laundry. But we're doing that now, right? So we're gonna get through it. All right, so as you guys know, I am a vertical planner. I am not a horizontal planner, though I am going to show you guys here soon some horizontal spreads that are quick and easy. I have a couple of series come up on quick spreads and then more elaborate spreads for each of you, for inspiration and all of that good stuff. I am just using my Papermate Flare pen like usual. It's just a thick nibbed pen that I love and that does not smudge when doing quick lines like I am doing and moving across the page. I've just found that other pens smudge a little bit more and just don't work for me. This one works great for me. Also doesn't skip and all that kind of stuff since it's a felt tip marker type thing. This little sidebar is for my meals. You'll see that on every spread, as this is a must for me, so that I have dinner for my family most nights. Not every night, but most nights. Just using those acrylic markers to do headers. They were a little thick to do this little of headers, especially, hand lettering letters. I wish I would have just abbreviated a little bit more, especially Wednesday. We all know that that's the longest one. So it got a little sloppy, but guys, I absolutely love the metallicness of this. It's nice and shiny. And yeah, I loved the gold one too. I used the gold one off on another, piece of paper and loved that. So I definitely ended up loving my font choice later as I got more into it. That first one was a little bit too much hand lettered. So pretty much easy. I'm trying to show you the shine of it. But yeah, as you can see, these two spreads were a lot more in depth and tracking things. But I am still trying to track my habits, which include drinking 60 plus ounces of water a day, going to the gym, making my bed, getting at least one load of laundry done, doing my daily room cleaning. I pick one room a day to clean to keep up on my housework, and journaling. So that I make sure that I'm keeping up on my journaling. So that is the habits that I'm going to do on this page. I also think I put in like posting to YouTube and to Instagram, as I am trying to keep up on all of that. But that is a pretty much... Oh, I'm going to write habits along the side. I realized that I had not left enough space above this. Then I went to go grab that gray marker, and I was like, oh yeah, that one isn't working the best for me. I'm going to work with it a little bit more. If not, maybe I will reach out and let them know that one of the markers was not satisfactory. and see if they will do. I will get back to you guys on that. But for the most part, I think the regular price of these is only $11 for 24 acrylic markers. I believe I had a coupon code for like $6. So I was pretty happy with the price of these. Whereas, yes, the acrylograph, markers from Archer and Olive come with, I believe it looks like 10. Yes, it looks like 10 markers for $37. Again, these might be top of the line markers. I have never been able, unfortunately, to purchase them, as that is just not an investment that I care to invest in. Really, I'm sorry. I am a pretty budget conscious bullet journalist, if you want to call it that. So 24 markers for $11.99 is definitely a much better option for my budget. Thank you so much for being here. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you are new, and I would love to hear in the comments below, would you like to see more videos on quick setups or more in-depth setups? I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.